Despite all the non-government efforts at establishing a consumer protection law, 20 years later, there is little to write home about. This is not helped with the growing complexity of consumer-related issues, as there exists no sign that the government reluctancy to have this law will wane.
The closest we have come to having a comprehensive consumer protection policy is the National Competition and Consumer Protection Policy 2014. Now, as you realize, between 2014 and now is 10 years. The technology we were having in 10 years ago is no longer the technology we have now. The pace of transactions in 2014 was much slower than the pace of transactions now. But what I need to emphasize here is that most of these laws are specific to sector growth and not consumer protection, especially to what we will call the retail level, the individual consumer.
From the national standards body, it's more lamentations about regulators always chasing industry due to technology.
You hear somebody who has bought 5 megabytes within less than an hour, they are finished. Okay, you may have used that data on high digital items which consumed it, but there are also cases that we are given very little, not the right measurement. Measure those gigabytes and megabytes, you need a very high accuracy clock called the cesium clock. It is a clock which costs about, when you interpret, around $500,000 US. But if we can manage to get that money and we buy that machine, we will be able to regulate the time measurement.
Some of the reasons given by companies for low compliance with the consumer protection regulations include low awareness, lack of support, high cost of compliance, with this especially applying to small and medium-sized enterprises. Ndagire, NTV Business.